Good morning and welcome to another edition of Deep Thoughts with Trey. I'm Trey, your host. Right now we're here with Bri B, Associate Director of OTB Incorporations. Bri, welcome to the interview.
Thanks, Trey.
Now, you know how Deep Thoughts with Trey goes. Normally I ask you what you did in your past before OTB. What high school did you go to? What was your favorite things? We'll get into that next year. But today, as you know, 2020 is coming to a close. I'm going to ask uh, for a load of people what their highlight of 2020 was and what their low light of 2020 was. And Bree, before I ask you those questions, I would like to ask you, this time last year, what was your New Year's resolution for this year?
Oh, wow. That's a really tough one, Trey. I wasn't expecting it. And I honestly think I may have felt too busy to make any commitments like a New Year's resolution. I just had a baby a couple months before. And so I think I was feeling like, I knew I had my work cut out for me in the upcoming year.
Okay. And tell us, what was your highlight for 2020?
My highlight, I love that you're asking this question because I think a lot of us feel like 2020 was so hard and it's hard to even remember that there were some good things that happened. But I think my highlight was that my life was so much more simple. I wasn't rushing around as much as I usually did. And so that meant that I got a lot more quality time with the people who matter most, which is my partner and my son.
That's wonderful to hear, Bree. That is really wonderful to hear. And you're right. This year's 2020 has been a challenging year for the whole world, actually. And that leads me to my next question. What was your low life of 2020?
Yeah, I think the low point for me was just experiencing sort of like second and third hand all the grief that other people are experiencing, and knowing that a lot of people lost loved ones this year. It's a lot. As an empathetic person, it's a lot to kind of manage, and so it's just knowing that there's so much pain going on in our world right now.
Yes, that's also very true. Um, what is your New Year's resolution for next year, 2021?
Yeah, so I'm excited about this upcoming year. You in the small group that you're a part of on Mondays with me, where we started to work on this. But instead of having one grand New Year's resolution, I'm going to break it down into really small things that maybe I achieve a day at a time or a week at a time. So I think really I just want to kind of seek out change and seek out new experiences this upcoming year. And so I'm going to set a bunch of little things to do and to try so that I can feel like things are changing and a little bit exciting.
That's wonderful. Bree, thank you for your time. It's been a great time interviewing you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, Trey. It was lovely to be interviewed by you.